Hi, I'm Martha Higdon with quiltingbymartha.com. Today I'm going to talk about these two different thread stands that Superior Threads offers for sale. The first one is a simple thread stand, has a nice round base. It's designed for your cones. So when you're running your domestic machine, normally you're running with spools of thread, and it has a spool pin on your domestic machine. But if you want to run cones of thread through your domestic machine, you can do that as well. You just need a cone stand. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your cone thread stand. You're going to have your cone on your stand. You're going to put it up through the thread mask, and then you are going to put it through your thread your machine like you normally would, and this allows you to do the cones of threads. The second thread stand is this one here, the thread holder. It has a nice base. It sets up nicely. It doesn't wobble, but it has more functions. So the first function I'm going to show you is this invisible thread. Notice I have my thread, my wrap around that, my webbing, and then I have my invisible thread coming through, and then I'm going to thread it up through the hole, up through the mask, and then I'm going to thread it just like I would on my domestic machine. Yes, it's a spool of thread, and you could put it on your domestic machine, but because it's the monopoly, it needs a little bit longer to come off the spool. And that way, if you have it on this, it has more time to unwind and be on the spool. Notice I have the netting. I like to put the netting when I have the monopoly, and then as it goes through. So you could use that as this thread stand as well, or you can unscrew the pin, and then you're going to screw it in at the bottom, and now we're going to use it as a large cone stand. Okay, screw that back in there. This is a cone of thread. I'm going to place it back onto the stand. You thread it by coming up through the hole, in through the thread mask, and then you're going to thread it on your regular sewing machine just like you would any other time. It also has a third function. Over here on the side is for my bobbins. Let's say I am using, and I want to use up the rest of the thread on my bobbin, but don't want to rewind a bobbin with it. You can place it off to the side. You're going to come in the side hole and up through the hole, up through the thread mask, and then you're going to thread your domestic machine the same way so you can use up your bobbin thread. So I love both of the thread stands. This one has more functions, so it's about $10 more, but it has a lot more functions you can use with it. So as you can see, we have tons of different threads. We go from thicker threads all the way down to thinner threads. And then we have variegateds, we have solids, we have, let's just talk about the variegated King Tut, 100% cotton, and also a variegated thread with the Fantastico. You can get them in cones or spools, so either one works. Same thing and same color. King Tut, like I said, is 100% cotton. Fantastico. So these are your two that are variegated. Then you can move on to some of the others. Magnifico, a beautiful 40 weight. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. You can use it in your embroidery machines, and you can also quilt with it. You have a 40 weight Omni, which comes in solids. And then you have a So Fine, 50 weight. Then you have all these cool, like metallic and glitter and razzle dazzle for bobbin work, and micro quilter, which is 100 weight. Masterpiece, 50 weight, great for piecing with. And then you have the silks. So the one thing I want to talk about here is on this glitter thread, it's easy to come undone. So see where it will just easily come off. There's no place to place that glitter thread back in your spool of thread. When it comes, it normally comes with this plastic around it, and it has the name and the number. So sometimes the name and the number comes off. So what you want to do is keep those from coming off. Is you can get this amazing Hugo's amazing tape. Comes in different sizes. You're just going to cut off a piece of tape that you need. You're going to wrap it around your spools of thread, and it keeps it together without unraveling, and it can be used over and over and over. So that's what the great thing about the amazing Hugo tape is. But I want you to know there's two different stands out there. They're both great. They both work well. This one here just has more functions. Comes in a packaging like this, and on the back are plenty of instructions to tell you how to use it. If you want to know more, you can always go to the superiorthreads.com website to find out more. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and follow me. Happy quilting!